Hey everybody, welcome back to the Finer Points. As you can see for this episode, we're on the road because once again, it is tournament day. Now, I just pulled in here at Iron Hill in beautiful Newark, Delaware, and it is currently still raining a little bit. There's a very light sprinkle coming down, so we're doing the intro in the car for now, but I checked the forecast and it should be stopping shortly. So hopefully, as the day goes on, we can do our check-ins in kind of outdoor picturesque locations. Now, if you're watching this and that name sounds a little familiar, you might be remembering that Iron Hill is one of the courses that you typically see on the pro circuit. This is a course that shows up almost every year. All the pros descend on it, and I have never actually played a tournament here. I've been out here a couple of times, just done some casual rounds, tried to test my skills on the pros layout. But today is my first tournament playing on a course that I watch pros play tournaments on. So if you're seeing this, go ahead, run down to the comments and let us know. Have you ever played on tournaments that you watch, you've seen coverage for years and then you finally get a chance to test? Or leave a comment and let us know what are some of the courses you do see on tour that you would like to get a chance to play. So if you're in the area, I do recommend coming out to Iron Hill. This is primarily a wooded course. Just about every hole is in the woods, and for the handful of holes that have some open spots, I would even say they're not entirely open. You might have a half the hole kind of wide open, and then it goes back into the trees or something like that. It's definitely not something I would recommend for absolute beginners. If you're watching this and you've just picked up a disc and you're having a blast, I want you to keep having a blast. I'm a firm believer. Disc golf should be fun. And if you come out here the first week you've started disc golfing, you're going to play about 3 holes and be 28 over par, and it's not going to be fun anymore. But if you're getting to that spot where you're really throwing discs, releasing them where you want, maybe like 8 or 9 times out of 10, you throw a shot that you planned, this is a course that's really going to allow you to challenge yourself. You're going to get to test how well can you hit gaps, how easily can you follow lines that you plan out in your head. So I'm excited to play this for a tournament. Now, to be fair, I am not playing the pro layout. They have actually set a custom layout for us amateurs. So we're going to be playing every hole to the shorter pin location. There's silvers and golds. We're going to be playing to the silvers, and they're going to put a mix in. We might play some of the longer tee pads, some of the shorter tee pads. So it really is appropriate for our skill level today. So I'm really looking forward to it. Well, as we normally do, I'm going to do some check-ins. I'm going to I'll put up the hood, get the umbrella out. I'm going to go get checked in, pick up my player pack, and then I'm going to start to warm up, do a few putts. I don't want to do too much on rainy days because I don't want everything to get soaked before I start playing. But after the first round's over, I'm going to head back and check in with you guys. We'll do a recap, and then I've got a great tournament hack that I want to share with you kind of when we're doing our lunch break. So with that, wish me luck, and I'll check in with you guys in just a second. Hey everybody, all right, first round is in the books, and the theme of the day is slippy, slidey, slushy, muddy. The course is wet. At the top of the video I was talking about it was still raining. Well, fortunately, it did stop within a few minutes of me kind of checking in. But man alive, the course is wet. You can see behind me, kind of even just some sitting water here. But even with that, the round went well. Right now, sitting at 8 over par, which has me in 8th place. I don't know, there's some symmetry to that. But it has got me squeaked on the chase card. And I promised everybody that I've got a tournament hack for you. So here I'm at a picnic table. You can see right there. So I've got my lunch going, and the tournament hack has to do with lunch. You get these long days, and you pack a lunch, right? Round in the morning, round in the afternoon. A lot of people, you can see right here, got the cooler. Well, normally, if you buy a cooler, they sell those like blue kind of fake ice packs. You put them in the freezer overnight, and then they're frozen. Pack up your cooler, food, drinks, whatever you need. You put those on top. Well, since you're playing rounds in the morning and rounds in the afternoon. Well, I take water bottles with me in my bag. So while the cooler is sitting in my car, here's the hack. Get yourself either some of those like plastic water bottles that you get in like the big 24 packs, or you can get yourself one of these, just plastic Nalgene bottles. And you look here, if you fill them maybe, 2/3, 3/4 full the night before and freeze them, ice expands, so don't fill them all the way full, but freeze these the night before, and you can see here that over the course of the morning, these you put in your cooler, they're the ice packs. They keep your food cold, they keep your beverages cold. But then now halfway through, I can go through and all this melted, refreshing cold water, I just refill back into my bottle that I take with me on the course, and I've got ice cold, refreshing water for the second round. So that's the tournament hack. A really great way to kind of keep hydrated and refreshed through these long days. So with that, I'm gonna finish up lunch here. I'm gonna try to refuel. It's a short turnaround. The round took a little longer than I think anybody was anticipating, so we got a short time now. Then I'm gonna do a mini warm up, mini stretch again, and get back out there and hopefully make some moves on that chase card. So, all right, everybody. Again, wish me luck for this second round. I gotta stay dry out there, keep good footing, and I will be back in a second, and we'll check in to see how this whole thing turns out. So, all right, everybody. See you in a bit. Hey everybody, as you can see, we're back in the car. Tournament's all over, but as soon as we started the second round, it would start raining, and then it stopped raining, and then it would start raining again. And currently the sun's trying to come out, but it is still sprinkling here. So I figured back into the car for the wrap up. But when everything was said and done, I was able to improve my second round. I shot 5 strokes better in the afternoon and ended up tying for 5th place. So personally, I was really happy with how the whole day went. This is a challenging course. We said it at the top of the video that there are really tight lines, really narrow gaps that you have to hit. So just honestly finishing where I did, I was really pleased. So I'm happy that I played a tournament on a course that I get to watch, the pros play on coverage. Now, one thing that I just wanted to share with you is I found myself, I replay things in my mind. And if you're out there and you do the same thing, kind of let us know in the comments if you have any techniques for how you can manage that. And here's what I mean. The second to last hole that I played, it was a really simple hole, for this course, but I found myself, I was tired, I was looking at aim in one way, and I just yanked the shot, putting myself in a terrible position. I ended up taking a double bogey on the second to last hole. Then when I'm looking at the scores and the standings, I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm sure some of you out there do it too. I'm looking, well, if I didn't have that double bogey, I would have been this many places better. I'm still working on it. I got to make a conscious effort to, make sure that I remember I did play 35 other holes really well. So that one hole, I got to find ways of letting it go. So I want to encourage you out there, if you're doing these amateur tournaments and you're finding yourself kind of, mentally kicking yourself while you're down, take a breath and remember, you also did a lot of good things out there. There's a lot of shots I'm really proud of today. So with that, we'll wrap up this video. Thanks for coming along on the journey, and we'll see you next time on the channel. All right, everybody, take care.